Hey everybody, this is Nathan here at the Gold Cove. We're just outside of Detroit in Roseville, Michigan. You probably can say it in your head because people say it to me when I see them out on the street or in the store. They'll say 255 Gratiot Avenue, 255 Gratiot Avenue. Drop in and visit us, okay? We've been doing a fair amount of business. We've been doing our fair share. What I want to talk to you about today is kind of just like tips and tricks and goings on here in the marketplace. Go ahead and buzz Dave in. We'll let him in. He'll be quiet. I think we're going to keep going with this video. One of our longtime customers we haven't seen in a while is dropping in the video, but we're going to keep going. We've been doing our fair share of buying and selling still down here today. The sellers are still present. There's, we have not been as busy as earlier in the year, but we're still doing good numbers. We're busy. And still plenty of sellers, few more buyers coming back into the marketplace. What I want to talk to you guys about is what do we do in times of this? The stacking game is a long-term game. This is a long-term game. So if you've gotten into it recently and you're used to just seeing it go up, and when's it going to go back up again? It's kind of a long-term game. That's why they call it stacking. That's like stacking implies like a slow process. Like to stack something can take some time. And so in times like this, you just kind of accumulate it, hold on to it, accumulate it, hold on to it, add to it when you can. One thing that people are doing, like sophisticated, I like the idea of gold jewelry trade. I like the gold jewelry trade. Now the problem with that is you got to buy expensive pieces. Here's like a small 999 or 22 karat gold ring. And it's not super appealing. It does hold value. People will buy that stuff. But in my mind, when you go to sell that, you're going to have a hard time finding somebody that wants to buy it for over gold. So this is just, you can buy this stuff. I have people that buy like the plain 999 gold bands. They're kind of cool. It's still in the commodity zone, right? So you buy that. It's still like having a gold coin. You're still in the commodity zone. But when you buy this heavy gold, it's going to cost you a lot of money. Something like this, I think, is like 7, 8, 9 grand. So you got to be spending some money to get that. What are you saying, Caleb?
Or more.
Or more. You got to be spending some money to get that. But you can resell this. Like we'll sell this for a little bit more than gold. Not a ton, but we'll sell it for a little bit more than gold. So if you're buying something that melts for 7 grand in gold, you may be able to sell it to a buddy or a coworker for 8 grand. This heavy gold stuff is kind of always in demand a little bit. Bracelets. Now this one's not super heavy. This one may be more affordable. Was this a couple grand, Caleb? We just bought this the other day. Mm-hmm. Couple grand. I don't even necessarily love stacking that. If you look at a bracelet like this one, it's going to be expensive. I don't know. This might be around 10 grand. If you look at Caleb's, he's got a decent size. He probably can't turn the camera around to it real easy. He's got, something like that. Like guys come in, they're going to want heavy gold jewelry. You can resell that stuff, although it is a lot of money. Not everybody can afford it, but it seems like luxury items, there's always big shooters out there that can buy things that are expensive and that are heavy. I say this to you guys, 90% here in my store continues to be a dog. There's not a lot of people buying it. I have seen the premiums like nationally go up, not up, but they were way under spot. Now they're less under spot. So the premiums are changing on that a little bit. They're not as drastically under spot as they were, but still it's trading under spot if I go to wholesale it. So still kind of a dog. My opinion is still like, why buy it? Stay away from it. Why buy the dog? I mean, if you're getting it super cheap, okay, you maybe can make a case, but I make a case you can probably get $9.99 for a good price. Some other things I wanted to talk about, that diversity. I'll tell you another thing I've been doing is I've been just kind of buying watches. I'll buy a few watches here and there and I'll just stack them, and it just diversifies my money out of cash and into something that is not as volatile as gold and silver could be. I still believe in the metals. They could double. Silver could double. I don't think gold could double. Silver could double because it just came off of a double by the end of the year. But a lot of what I want to do is I want to take my value, my net worth out of cash and put it into something that's just a savings. I don't care. And so if I buy a handful of watches, luxury watches, and they just sit there and hold value, They're probably not going to go down the things that I'm buying. So, that is a concern. I think you could see gold. Like if you told me like, dude, gold's going to be $2,000 next year, I wouldn't call you an idiot and a liar. If you said gold's going to be $6,000 next year, I wouldn't call you an idiot and a liar. We just really don't know. I mean, we do get all confused and worked up, like it can't go down, it can't go down. And then we see silver drops in half. And so I think people still believe gold is supposed to go up, although it could go down $500 on its march back north. But we really don't know, right? I mean, for a long time, we've seen these metals be kind of stabilized at a lower price. So that's why they call it stacking. If you got extra money, you stack it in gold and silver. If you see silver go up to 100, 110, you might fight the frenzy to not buy and not stack at that point or sit on the sidelines, or you just keep on buying. I mean, there was a time when silver went up to $20, came out of the teens to the 20s, and some people are like, I'm not buying over 20. Are you kidding me? Well, I mean, I don't know how wise that was. It wasn't, because it keeps going up. So we really don't know. One thing I want you guys to help me out a little bit with is, it still confounds me, right? I've heard people try to explain it. It still confounds me. We've had this recent thing with Iran again, where we were in negotiations. We're coming in negotiations, coming out of negotiations. Looks like Trump is finally like, this is fruitless. This is worthless. And I don't know how we can negotiate with these people. That's the attitude I think our government's taking, and maybe rightfully so. Or maybe they're taking that attitude with us. I really don't know. There's always two sides to things, but we have always in the past, I'm almost going to say always in the past, we have seen gold and silver go up in a time of war, crisis, global uncertainty. And this just confounds me that every time, they work something out verbally and they're like, okay, we got a deal here. This war's over. Hurrah. Let's get in the streets and celebrate. Mardi Gras early, whatever. Gold goes up, silver goes up. And then if that treaty or that agreement starts to dissipate, now gold and silver goes down. So help me out with that. Tell me why. Just get in the comments. Tell me why in the world is gold and silver dropping every time tensions rise in the Middle East this year anyway. And so guys, I appreciate you watching, heading into the weekend. Do something fun, summertime, right? So a lot of times people set gold and silver aside in the summer. The traders and things, they're less busy. They're in the Hamptons, whatever. And you've heard the story like sell in May and go away. So a lot of times people set gold and silver aside in the summer and they enjoy their family. They enjoy their cottages and cabins and RVs and boats and camping and all that good stuff. I say that's okay. If you want to come in and buy heavy, we're happy to sell it to you. That's how we make a living. But there's nothing wrong with taking some time off and just enjoying this short life that God has given us. So have a great weekend, guys. Thanks for watching. Jump in the comments. Sorry for no profound, groundbreaking information today, but have a great one. We'll see you around.
Thank you guys for watching our videos, subscribing to the channel, and liking our content. We are truly enjoying this journey on YouTube with all of you, and I hope you guys are as well. Be sure to be subscribed to the channel and notified on all of our content. And most importantly, buy precious metals, and don't forget to check out Cameron's whatnot called Gold Cove Cam on there. Things are going way too cheap. It's exciting. It's fun. I'm on there. Pops is on there. Cams is on there. And yeah, don't forget to, throw in some suggestions in the comments down below of what you want to see. Or if you want to be on film, please also let us know. Take care, everyone. We appreciate y'all. Have a great day.